everyone, it's Louise with Louise McCarrot, and welcome to my channel. And hope everybody's doing good out there. And let's see, I'm doing something different today, something I've never done, at least in this way. So I'm using the same similar color palette that I used for the KS resin competition, which I may or may not have shown by now. Basically, I've got two different yellows, a brilliant red, and two different greens. And it's the color combination was dictated by KS resin, and I've made 8 coasters from this color combination, and I had to remake some colors this morning to do what I'm going to do right now. Yeah. So the plan is this. So I've played on one of these before. It's a little cheese tray or something, and I got it taped. And I did something a while back with resin on this and a larger board. But what I want to try today is I want to try blooming on it and then resining it later and see what we get. So that's the plan. So give me a second. I'll get you back down in a second with my pillow paint already poured on the handle. And I have done nothing to this. I haven't prepared it besides putting the tape down. So yeah, let me get the pillow down and we're going to see what happens. I don't know what we're going to happen here. Okay, I'll be back in a minute. All right, everyone. I'm definitely going rogue here. The last thing I tried doing with the blowing out a bloom on this was a complete and utter disaster. So I've mixed up my paints, more paints, and I think what I'm going to do is just a straight pour, which is something that I'm not good at, but I'm willing to try something because I want to do something on that darn board, and I want to do it today. So I want to use these colors. So what do I want to end with? I think I'll end with the darkest color. So I'm just gonna pour colors in here. And I have no idea what's going to happen. But you know what? At this point, I have nothing to lose. It's no big deal. So as I go through the video, which was very long because it was a mistake at first, I'm going to cut out some spots and speed up where I can. I'm just speeding up here where I'm layering the cup, and I'm just doing a straight layering. I'm not making this a dirty pour. I'm just layering one color on top of the next, and I'm going for maximum contrast between colors. So that's what I'm doing, and you know, the worst case scenario here is I get practice doing a straight pour, even though this is a very small area. You still get practice thinking through the process and then doing the actual pour. And speaking of small area, I know I don't talk much about how much paint to use in an area because I don't need to with the bloom. But in this case, I do have about 33 square inches I need to cover. That's including the sides. So that would be safely about 1.5 ounces I would need to cover the whole piece. So I have about a 2.5 ounce cup here, and I'm filling it part way up. Now, how do I want to do this? Start from here. Start from here and go. As I watch myself here, I'm reminded to get out of my head and stop thinking so much and just go for it. The colors are fine. They'll work out. I just have to get that paint down. This is the first time I did a straight pour since Garrick Brown's art class in April. So I'm feeling real rusty here. Oh, my Lord. Yeah. So by my reaction, you certainly can tell my level of enthusiasm so far, especially coming off of a disaster bloom. But the reason why sharing this video is good is to show you guys, you know what? It doesn't have to be perfect. Just have to have good color combination and go for it. Most of the time, the biggest problem is your or my own inertia in getting started. When I first started, I sometimes would overthink myself into paralysis. So I would think myself into a box and I wouldn't be able to do anything because I would convince myself I wasn't ready. But the best thing to do is to just go for it, because really, in the end, it's only paint and there's not much you're going to lose. Well, I think this is absolutely horrible. So everyone, for the rest of the video, I'm going to cut out certain portions that aren't really instrumental in you seeing, but you'll get the good gist of it as we go along. So it's in here I decided torch to try to bring up some color with cells. It's the solid mustard and the solid yellow that's got my attention. I think I need to break it up a little bit. Okay, I'm going to take a break for a second. Okay, I'm thinking long and hard about this one. I don't know what to do with it. Ooh, I don't hate it. I think part of my problem is it's completely not like anything I was attempting to go for. So let's give it another torch. Where did I put the torch? Oh, I don't use it very often, so I don't know. Okay. That should help open up some of these colors. Ooh, I like that yellow that's coming up at the top. Maybe, ooh, that's interesting. You know, I don't hate it. It's just not what I was going for. I'm going to blow into that yellow some more and try to get some more cells up. If I can get that yellow to break up a little bit, I think it'll look cool. I think this is a good lesson that so often we go out with the intention of creating something in particular, but we have to be open to other possibilities as they come up as we're creating. There's a lot of green in the handle. Let's do a little something about that. That yellow's bothering me. Huh. I don't know what I'm going to get out of this. I'm really debating about whether to put some yellow up in that handle. Oh, I like the way that's spreading out. All right, good. So I'm trying so hard to get that mustard yellow to open up a little bit because I know there's color underneath. All right, everyone, the fact of the matter in this video is that there never really was a full ending. So I'm going to call it done at this point, and I'm going to go into a flyover here. This is the final resin results with the coasters, as it's supposed to be a set. So I hope you enjoyed the video. I debated whether or not to share it with you guys, but I'm glad I did, because even in watching it back myself, I learned something. So if you haven't subscribed yet and you're new here, please subscribe, hit the bell and all. You'll get all my latest art tutorials. I upload about 3 a week. And I like to take the fundamentals of paint pouring and apply it to functional art. So in the end, I am really happy with how this turned out, and I'm convinced that I took a while to warm up to it because it was so far from what I was aiming for. So that's all for now, folks, and hopefully we'll catch you on the next one. Take care, everybody. Till next time.